Everybody, welcome over here. Been recording a few series of videos on how can you tell whether your existing agency or those who be reach out to you are they shady or not, or are they actually for the interest of you. So what we've been working on and talking about is those who are helping you get ranked in local search. When we talked about local search is anytime somebody type in a keyword such as funeral homes Albuquerque, right? This is the section here we're talking about. Of course, you want to make sure you're one of the funeral homes or one of the businesses that's ranked in here. What Google does is only select three of the best, I put air quotations, three of the best businesses and get them ranked in here. So I talked about, for example, how do you know whether it's shady, right? The existing agency. One is your Google listing up to date? Second is whether they overpromise and underdeliver, which is, hey, most likely you will not be ranked in the city nearby if your physical address is not there. Third test, which I want to go in detail, is to get once you got your Google business profile listing complete. Second most critical ranking algorithm on Google is something called citations. Citations is mentioning of your business name, address, and phone number. Name, business name, address, and phone number. So what Google looks at is, hey, other credibility sources that mention your name, address, phone number. The more out there, the better it is. So how this algorithm was developed was back in 2010-11. A lot of locksmith, plumbers, they hired shady agencies. And those agencies, what they do is, right, generally the plumber will serve multiple cities nearby. So they will get fake addresses. They'll get an address in the city, next city, borrow a friend's address, get a P.O. box. And it's very hard for Google to know whether indeed this is a real business that's conducting out of that location. Because some small business, they generally work from their home or they get a P.O. box, right, generally. So how does Google know? So what Google does is to look at other credibility sources beyond Google to see whether you're also listed on there. If you're a real business, you'll be listed on Yelp, on Facebook, on Bing, right? Just to name a few, right? If you're listed on there, more credibility you are. Right? Even with being around the same location for multiple years, multi-generation, Google doesn't know. So what Google does is look at other credibility sources. That's what's called citations directories, and see whether you are listed on there. Again, with the same information, name, address, and phone number. So that's the most critical test. So there's a quick scanner, which you don't need to subscribe to, right? But that's Moz. You can go on Moz/local, click on check my presence, right? Okay. And what you could easily do is there's a scanner here. You put in your name. Let's do a quick test over here. Right, very simple. You're putting your address in there. Let's see if I can copy this. Okay, it's a very simple tool. You can type in your zip. Again, you don't need to subscribe to this tool. Actually, I don't advise it. Okay, so let's do this very quick. Then it will start running. So what most shady businesses do that you pay, they will just subscribe to this tool. So it's just a tool, right? They will use Yax, they will do Moz, all these tools, and they set and forget. But that's actually the worst thing to do. This, again, we're using this as a scanner. So what we advise you to do, first of all, hopefully they are actually working on your citations. Help you claim one by one. Okay. So for example, here, right, all these are not found. So if this firm is actually paying somebody, that means they're really not doing much at all. to claim these. And we always suggest to claim it manually. Manual is very critical. All these tools that you see out there that promise you, hey, we're going to get you ranked locally, subscribe to our tool, what they do is auto submission to all these directories out there. And once you pull it away, you're no longer subscribed, it reverts back to its state. So that's definitely not good. And many agencies are just making a delta, right? The tool is only $100 a month, and they end up charging you, right, $600, $800 a month. They make that delta, they set and they forget. So first, most critically is, right, to make sure your agency is actually claiming these citations. So reach out to them. Hey, what citations have been claimed? Are these manually claimed or auto submission done? Right. So really challenge them. So that's under a very, very basic thing to look at. Any questions? Let me know.